So in continuation, we have here our example number 2. This time, we're going to explore between the temperature in degrees Celsius and the number of heaters sold. Same that we did earlier in our first example, we will still going to use the core and core that test command or function na aton our software, but this time we will going to use only na lang the presence correlation, or we are going to test na lang the presence correlation. So first thing that we are going to do was to first attach the file. To do that, you will simply encode or just click this one, and inside the parentheses, we are going to fill in the file name of our datasets, which is demands. So after which, we're going now to calculate an atom correlation between the temperature in degrees Celsius and the heater sold using the core command or function. We can set our method argument equal to Pearson to have our result. Next, we're going to use our core that test method or argument in our statistical software. We will be simply doing the same way that we did. We're going to encode our variable, which is the temperature in degrees Celsius, and the number of heaters sold. And set the method argument equal to method argument equal to Pearson and we can see that we have able to return the estimate of the correlation. You can also see a 95 confidence interval for the correlation, as well as the test statistics and the p-value for the test, and the correlation is equal to 0. Now, the same thing that we did on the last example in the last step of our example number 1, we are going to use now the alt argument to change the alternative hypothesis. So we simply first encode or use the core test command or function in our R, and fill in first our two variables, which is the temperature in degrees Celsius and the number of heaters sold. And set our method argument equal to Pearson for the alternative. We set it to greater to have an alternative hypothesis that the correlation is greater than 0 and cons the cons dot level command equal to 0.99. Let me just check first, then enter. Here we're using, for the example, we can see a 99 confidence interval returned. So that's all for our presentation for the correlation using our programming language. This has been Jacob Basilan Ormineta for Group 3. I hope you were able to learn something. Thank you and have a nice day.